We're joined on Morecambe Player by some very, very special guests today. I'll let you introduce yourself, gentlemen.
I am James Dick, one of the GroundHop 100 members.
I'm John Ferguson.
And I'm Adam Lord, I do also this GroundHop 100 challenge.
And I'm David Murphy.
So tell us about the GroundHop 100, guys. You've just completed it, I believe. Your goal was to get here today before the Hereford game. The good news is it's 1:45, so I can confirm you've done it. So you all look pretty relieved. Adam, talk us through it.
Yeah, we set off on Tuesday from the Giant Axe. We set off at the Giant Axe Tuesday morning.
Good place to leave.
Yeah. I thought you'd do that. We visited 100 sports grounds, the 92 Football League clubs and 8 others, including Giant Axe, in 100 hours.
I was going to do a joke again then.
And we arrived back this morning at about 10 o'clock this morning, having done 102 grounds, cheating a bit, in 98 hours and 50 minutes.
So you've done, and this was for a particular reason?
Yeah, we were raising money for St.Johns Hospice in Lancaster, which is the main involved charity. They looked after my dad, who died of cancer in last September. Dad was a big sports fan. I'm not an athlete, and it was the easiest way to wrote these boys to help me by saying, "Do you want to run a marathon?" Yeah, sort of in the firm. No. Do you want to go and visit some football grounds? Yeah. But the other 8 we visited, as I say, Lancaster, because Dad went down there as well. Places like the St.Johns golf clubs, we used to go and watch the Open. Yeah. And Old Trafford Cricket Ground, Manchester, the Lancaster Cricket members. So the other 8 were sort of either particular to some buzz, major venues, sort of Wembley and things like that. Or
yeah, you did Twickenham as well, didn't you?
Yes.
That was him, that's me.
Dave is more of a soccer.
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm more of a rugby fan than I am a football fan. Although normally I support United.
He's doing his own jokes now. I like this. I never thought of starting a stage act for the football.
So yeah, no, Twickenham is, and I live in London, so Twickenham is quite close to me.
All right, so you had to nip home for something on the way.
I would have done, but my wife was asleep, and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so I don't think she'd have been too pleased if at a boys 3 started making a cup of tea in the kitchen.
You three woke up and said,
We've got some form for that.
So that's a big ask. So how many miles did you cover?
We covered about 2,700 in total, I think.
So you shared the driving, presumably?
Yeah, we did.
Or is there one of you with the sort of matchstick holding it open? And
the first we tried to do 4-hour stints, rotate every 4 hours, but then as people got a lot more tired, we tried to cover London throughout the night, and that kind of changed the timings a lot, but we tried to rotate as much as possible, really.
Yeah, I think everything was sort of going to plan up until London, and then when we got to London, everything kind of went out the window. I don't think we'd anticipate quite how tough it would be. Attempting to go through the night, we kind of had an hour and a half skip the night before, so then trying to go through and get all that done was a bit of a nightmare. Really.
So there was plenty of Lucasade Sport, Red Bull, etc.
Well, we tried to avoid it, but by the 3rd day it kind of kicked in. Red Bulls.
Yeah, I think I was first.
Well, it could have been worse. It could have been worse. You could have been on cocaine or something. So, as charity, that's a good.
Yeah.
You didn't get to do that. Yeah. So, following on from that, you've been raising money for St.Johns Hospice. You've obviously had pledges. You've had people. How much do you think? What's your target?
Our target is £5,000. I'll say quickly. Our original target was 2,000. Just a plucked number, so we thought we could raise it. It's been absolutely blown away by the response from people like yourselves and the media, or friends and family as well, and people who we don't even know. It's been great. We passed 4,000 while we were on the road, which is brilliant. And tonight we're at the Fire and Ice Ball in the right Lord Suite, because we picked up a few.
If you can keep away.
Yeah,
we'll be the ones falling asleep.
The start, so
yeah.
We'll get dressed up, we'll turn up, we'll probably fall asleep. We picked up some items from the clubs, or they've sent them over to us, we've contacted them, or they've donated shirts and balls and things. Brilliant. And we're going to vlog them as well tonight.
So is that tonight, or is it? I mean, when some lads from the club did it. we put out some of the stuff on eBay, and that did quite well as well.
We're the majority's going tonight,
right. And everything that's left you can whack on eBay.
Yeah, I mean some stuff hasn't been sent through, still waiting for the post, and that will end on eBay.
So that's a good way of doing it. So have you, your final total is looking like easily meeting what your target was?
Yeah, I think at the moment we're on something like 4,050 quid. I think we've got a few other bits and bobs that we know about which are coming in, which I think take us up to about 4.5, and then we've got the auction stuff to go as well. So I think we hopefully 5.5, 6 grand maybe, but certainly 5 grand. I think.
Well, that's brilliant. And having done something like that on behalf of Brain Team UK ourselves a few few years back. I'll say it on camera now that you four know each other a lot better than you when
Yes.
you started.
Absolutely. I think we've all got to know a little bit more about each other over the last week or so that we maybe didn't know. And certainly some of the, I think the travelling has been pretty cosy, should we say.
So I'm going to ask the crucial question. How many hours sleep have you had?
Well,
it started okay.
Started at like 4 hours kip a night. Well, the first night in a Derby car park somewhere, industrial estate. And
So you've been sleeping in the car?
Yes, yeah.
We had one night actually. We had to say thank you to for a friend of mine from Bristol, a guy called Ed, who his brother lived down in Torquay, which is where we happened to be staying on the second night, and owns or is manager of a hotel or something. So he managed to get us a room in there for 4 hours. So we got some kip in there, which was great. So thank you to him.
And a shower, which is quite important.
Absolutely.
Yeah, when in close proximity in the car for 100 hours, you do need that.
Yeah.
Don't you? Yeah,
Other than
so.
that, we just really.
Well, then the night after was London, and we tried to do it through the night. So we got in.
Tesco car park
Yeah, we
in
got
Southampton. That was nice.
Watford at about 10 o'clock. Left at 11. And we got to Southend at 6, and we had an hour's kip there, and then cracked on. So we had
Well, I have to say you do look remarkably fresh, gentlemen, I have to say. But it's obviously been an onerous task for you, but for a good cause. How can people make a donation for this?
The easiest way for people to donate is we have an online Just Giving page, which is www.justgiving.com/GroundHop 100, and that's in all lowercase and in the 100s in numbers.
Superb.
And we're on Facebook, Twitter and everything else that people search for as well, where there is all, we've put a picture up from every single ground.
Brilliant.
With varying degrees of poses and varying degrees of clothing.
And varying degrees of lucidity as well, I
yes,
imagine.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you can tell when people have just been woken up in the photos, put it that way. But so people can map our journey as well.
Absolutely. We got a set challenge from Dave Salmon at the Bay to if he challenged us, he said he'd give us 25 quid if we managed to get down to our boxes in one of the pictures. So there is one picture on there from towards the end of the trip.
Yeah, if you're of a sensitive disposition, it is ground 100. I think.
Ground 100, yeah, Newcastle Falcon.
If you want to like scroll past that.
Yeah, that's the video nasty. That one.
Yeah.
Well, congratulations. It's been in a good cause. I'm sure you've come out of it at the end thinking it's been a very, very worthwhile event.
Yeah,
and I hope it goes well with the auction tonight. Thanks for talking to us.
Thanks very much. Cheers.